So Trump almost got shot yesterday. All right, this is incredibly nuts, and I think it's just, oh my God, it's just the level of domestic terrorism right now in this country is incredibly insane. Okay, now before I even get even deeper into this, I'm not going to say what my political beliefs or values are. Not that they even matter, but I just want to make it clear that I'm not going to get into that. You know why? Because if I say, hey, I'm a vegetarian, you're already going to classify and you're already going to start automatically thinking that, oh, if he's a vegetarian, he probably does this and likes this and watches this and is friends with these people. And so... And if I say, oh, I'm a carnivore or an omnivore, you're probably going to say, oh, he's an omnivore or carnivore. He probably doesn't like animals, and he sacrifices little baby pigs, and he probably does this and that and this. So I'm not even going to bother with that. I'm not going to devote any type of energy or time to explain to you about my political beliefs or anything of that sort. You can figure that one out on your own, all right? You're going to do it. You're going to use your own method of thinking, and you're just going to judge me regardless. So let's get on with it. What I want to know now is just how, after what happened yesterday, how is the media, especially the left-wing media and the middle kind of media, how are they going to spin this? Because for the last maybe 6 to 8 years, ever since 2015, when the Orange Man was declaring his running for presidency, they were calling him Nazi and a horrible person, a racist, just every horrible name you could ever possibly think of, right? And I'm not a fan of him either. However, the more you keep, if he's such a bad person, how are you going to spin this now? And how are the people that don't like him already and probably wished some really bad things upon him, how are you going to be perceived as by the other people, the other type of people? So now people that know that you don't like Orange Man, people that know that you watch MSNBC, The View, that you have such a hard on for Orange Man, right? Or your insides get, whatever. You just dislike the Orange Man, and you're always after everything that he's doing, so that you can just find something to complain about, right? Because your life is that miserable. But anyways, how do you think you're going to be perceived as by the general public, the independent public, the other side? Do you understand now in the situation that we are in? Because a lot of people have been demonizing the Orange Man. Now, how do you come back from this? How do you spin this? How do you continue to demonize him? And how do you continue to maintain that image that every day you just consume that image that he's such an evil person? He's going to come and take your rights away. He's going to take your wife away. He's going to take your stovetop, and he's going to put you over the counter and put his big orange whatever up your poopy hole. How do you come back from this? Do you understand what I'm saying? So it's going to be an interesting couple of 2 or 3 weeks from now, or a month, because we're going to definitely see who the real not very smart people are and who the really smart people are. And I just think also that the way that this is being both sides, sure, they're very incendiary, but who shot first? And you can say, oh, well, January 6th, or you can say George Floyd, or I get it, bro. Okay, calm down. But just think about what happened yesterday, and think how that looks upon the type of mindset that is anti-orange. And now you guys are going to be perceived as the bad ones, the murderers, or the potential assassinators. So I would definitely, if I were you, I would take a couple of steps back, keep my mouth shut, live my life, start caring about my health, about my children, about my job, about my finances, instead of caring about what this orange man does every single day. Every single day. He's got to do something wrong, of course, right? Something has to happen, and it's bad, and it's all orange man's fault, right? So, it's incredibly sickening. It's incredibly sickening, and for me, it's incredibly just fascinating how somebody, or how a group of people with that mindset, with that hive mindset, we all hate him, and he's a bad person. How you can live your lives, and how you can spend so much energy on demonizing a person that didn't do much in his first presidency. And I'm not defending him, and I'm not defending Uncle Joe either. I'm just trying to understand people, and the more I kind of understand people, the more I understand that people can just go nuts. They can just go crazy. You can tell them, hey, 2 plus 2 is 4. Look, it is 2 plus 2 is 4. You can tell them that, and they're gonna be like, ah, la 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 la, la 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 la, la 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 la. No, 2 plus 2 is 5. And I understand that. I don't want to make fun of that. I understand that. And when I notice that there is somebody like that around me, I just cut as much communication, or I keep the communication to as minimum as possible, because that type of person with that type of mindset, you show them it's right here, this is what's happening, and they intentionally just look the other way and say, no, that's bad, it's still this way, orange man is bad, I don't care what you say, whatever. I just don't even waste your time, and I don't even waste my time. So I'm just going to, man, that yesterday was crazy. What I will say, if you don't like what I said, you can leave a comment. If you do like what I said, leave a comment. Again, I'm ending this video. Please, I don't advocate for any of this, for no violence at all. No violence. This is not the way this country runs. We run on fair elections and fair discussions, and fair. I understand why you vote this way, and you understand why I vote this way, and I understand why you live this way, and it's okay. It's totally cool. But what happened yesterday was not totally cool. I don't agree with that at all. So yeah, this is just my little 2 cents, and leave